In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made a spicy edamame and sweet potato soup in a Ninja soup maker, although it can be made in any soup maker. All the ingredients I have used are from frozen, but you can use fresh ingredients if that is what you have available. So I've just used some frozen chopped ginger and garlic. Then I've got this pack of frozen chopped white onion. I was quite interested to see this white onion soup on the back as well, which I think I'll probably try in my soup maker quite soon, see how that one turns out, so I shall let you know. Then I've also added this stock powder. You can use any vegetable stock powder though, and then a hot curry powder. You can use a more mild one if you prefer. Then frozen beans, just really easy to have in the freezer, and some frozen sweet potato. So I'm measuring out the beans and the sweet potatoes. The exact measurements can be found in the description down below. So add the chopped onions to the soup maker. It's the equivalent probably of about 1 onion. Then I've added the frozen chopped garlic and the frozen ginger and the frozen beans. You can weigh all these out directly into your soup maker. It's just because I was photographing them for my blog at the same time as videoing, that they're in separate bowls. And the frozen sweet potato. Again, if you're using fresh sweet potato, there's no need to peel it. Just give it a good wash and chop it up. And the soup maker will blend it up lovely and smooth. So add the curry powder, followed by the vegetable stock powder. I've used 3 teaspoons. I think that's just what it suggested for this size soup on the side of the packet. Then I just add hot water straight from the kettle into the soup maker and add the soup maker lid, just twist it round into place. And then we're going to switch the soup maker on and set it off on the smooth soup function. So whilst that is cooking, I'm just going to very quickly show you the same recipe can be found over on my blog on Liana's Kitchen. You can scroll to the bottom and print the recipe out and save it for later. Do let me know if you make it though. It'd be great to hear what you think. If you want more soup maker recipes, please do like and subscribe to my channel. So the soup maker's going through its final blending phase. So remember as you take the lid off to be careful because the hot steam can hurt your hands a little bit sometimes. And then check the consistency of the soup. Add more hot water or stock if it's too thick. And then you can add some seasoning, or you can just leave it as it is. And then I've added some croutons as well, or you could swirl a little bit of cream in, whichever you prefer to have on your soup. I hope you've enjoyed this soup maker recipe. Please do let me know in the comments down below what you think, and let me know what soup maker recipe you want me to share next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.